So here we are guys, pretty much at the start of Just Cause 4. Newly released on PC and consoles. I thought I'd give the PC version of this a try. The console's being limited to 30 frames per second, well, on a good day, because there are minor drops in the console edition. A lot better than Just Cause 3, they sort of hover pretty good. They stick around the 30 FPS mark. PC release, I will run MSI very shortly and put all the numbers to the side there, showing CPU, GPU usage, memory usage, etc. This runs pretty good. This runs a hell of a lot better than Just Cause 3 did on the same configuration PC. So PC version, they have with a higher graphics preset than even the Xbox One X or PS4 Pro, so it can look better. It's not the best looking game in the world, but it isn't bad. More to the point, it plays more fluidly. Getting a 60 FPS lock isn't out of the question, but just bear in mind it's Just Cause. Okay. Now I'm going to pop up a load of stats on the left hand side showing MSI Afterburner, so it'll show you all the CPU usage, GPU usage, memory usage, etc. And you can have a quick look at some of the outtakes that I've done in various locations, various things cracking off, just to show you what sort of resources are going to get used on a similar system. So hopefully if you've got a similar system, this gives you some idea what you're getting into before you spend your hard-earned bucks. So guys, we're just going to take a peek into the options, see what's available for us all, and also take a look at what languages the game supports. A lot of games come up a bit short on that front, and also obviously some games support things like surround sound, or things like that, whereas some of them don't. I mean, there is quite a few options here. I will quickly go through them. Feel free to pause the video if you want to look at anything in more detail, but they are a bit bare bones for a PC release. However, it is probably the best one that they've actually done so far with the Just Causes. They do seem to have put a lot more effort into this version to making it more optimised. As an example, when I loaded it, it went straight into 21:9 mode. It filled the display instead of having to actually adjust anything, so auto detect worked correctly, etc. Cutscenes are still 16:9. You do have the black bars either side for the cutscenes. Not a lot you can do about that, and to be honest, it's not really worth faffing around trying to stretch them just to fill the screen. You might as well just press skip and get back on with the game, sort of thing. Is the game a looker? In certain angles it looks nice. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I wouldn't say it was a stellar looking game. I mean, you can see for yourself, but by all means it's not a bad looking game either. So yeah, let's get on with a bit more games. So on a GTX 1060 6GB. Now this is the Asus ROG edition, so it's sort of got a factory overclock. It's quite a mild one. Other than that, it's completely standard. Now, processor wise, we're running a FX 8350 at 4.2, so really old processor coupled with a newer, because now we've got the RTX cards, newer graphics card. And as you can see, for a Just Cause game, it doesn't run bad at all. Certainly better than 3. I mean, 3 had a lot of stuttering and a lot of issues. This one feels actually quite smooth to play. It's actually quite a good game as well. I didn't like 3, I couldn't get on with it, and it had a lot of technical problems, especially on the consoles. This one, as a PC release, I'm quite happy with it. I wouldn't say it's a brilliant game, but I'm not here to review it. There's plenty of other people review it. This video is literally out there so you guys can see for yourself what it runs like on this spec of system. Now, the other things just worth mentioning are I'm running on 16GB of RAM. It's 1833, and it's recording to a SSD, a Samsung SSD, and Windows is installed on an Intel SSD. The game itself is installed on another SSD, so 3 SSDs all running. So in other words, the recording software shouldn't have an impact on frame rate too much. I'm probably losing 4 to 5 FPS whilst doing this recording over what you would normally get. Now, settings on this are all very high, which you'll see later on. You could obviously drop them down a bit to try and get 60 a bit better, but it's not an easy game to lock 260. It's the way it is. A lot of the Just Cause games have frame rates going up and down, all over the place. But if you want something to have a laugh with, this game is certainly a laugh. I mean, you can do all sorts of stupid things in it, just like number 3 and just like number 2 before it. But yeah, I'll leave you to watch a bit more footage and see what you think for yourselves, guys. If you've got a GTX 1060, you're thinking about getting this game, yeah, runs pretty good. Pretty good. I'll catch you again next time.
Now I guess I shoot it in the guts. One generator down.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more to go. You know where to look.
Two down, one to go.
I'm patched into the Black Ant comms, and they're on their way. Pick up the base hardware.
Here's the last one. Generators are all off.
And the doors just opened.
Choppers and troops headed this way, Rico. Better wake this place up or we'll be fighting them off with sticks and stones.
Heading in.
Find the breakers and flip them.
Need to use my grappling hook. Breakers are on.
And the Black Hand are almost here.
Just hit the master override.
Mira, we're in business. Let's call everyone in.
Dear AR lens, Mira told me. Already done. You have an AR lens? Like a little computer on your eyeball?
Something like that. Let's get started.